Welcome to Going Insane with Temper Shmaine. That's me. How y'all doing? Are you swimming? Memorial Day weekend, we made it. Okay. If you're new, hi. Welcome. We'll get to the card reading in just a minute and do a little check-in first. By the way, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time a video drops, and leave a comment. Let's start a dialogue. Even if it's just an emoji, really helps promote the video. And all my information and services are they're described down below in the notification section. Okay. Including my email if anybody wants to contact me. Okay. So obviously I allowed myself to sleep in again. I think I was very busy in my dreams, very active. I woke up talking, and then I said a prayer. Like I was talking out loud, woke up, kept talking to whomever I was talking to, and started praying. And this is for me at least, the veil getting thinner and thinner, closer and closer to 5D, ascending, kind of bridging the gap. So I want to know if y'all are going through anything like that too. Maybe. Come on, tell me. So let's start the reading, shall we? Let's invite gang. Angels with swords, ancestors 5D and above, Shekinah, Yeshua, divine source creator, love team, gang, OCG, original cosmic gangstas, in the house. Who's here? Metatron's here. Uriel is here. Magdalene, Joan of Arc, Gabriel. Hi, Gabriel. Raziel, Raphael, Chief White, Eagle. Love him. More that I don't know the names of. So, this is your message, not my message. Make me a clear and relevant channel for today, for your message. Make it clear and concise, edifying, meaningful to the souls that are watching now and the future. Hi, future people. Let's get this party started. So, I have no plans for me, it's just another weekend. I used to have, my daughter's birthday is Christmas Day, much to her chagrin. And my son's birthday is 26th. So when they were little and in school, I would combine the two on this weekend so that the friends could come. And it was, it's the best I could do at the time. So, anyway, so that's my memories of Memorial Weekend. Don't forget to make some kind of a shout out or a prayer in remembrance of all the souls that sacrificed their lives and still are on our behalf because they signed up to, and they're following orders. And we have a bunch of soldiers, wounded warriors that are down in the dumps beneath our feet, fighting things that we can't fathom so we don't have to. So we can keep this war as bloodless as possible. And so lift them up in prayer. Put them to the front of your mind as you walk through this weekend, okay? Energy and gratitude is grateful energy. Very important. And that'll help the ascension. Because we will understand. And we will show that we understand. And we will put out that we understand that freedom isn't free. And that lives have been lost so that we could be free. And remind us that first line of defense, the ones who enlisted, Ninja SEALs, to come down, feet on the ground, boots on the ground, for such a time as this, as the front line against the darkness that was encroaching upon us in our freedom. We said no. It's written in our DNA and you can't take it from us. And Yahweh said, dadgum right. What? I'm going to back that. So we have a galactic federation that has come. We have a whole universe of spectators because they can't come. They just can't come. They can help those that want help if you ask. They can inspire. They can add. They can bring downloads if you're open to it. They want to. I posted many more videos on my Facebook page, which is listed down below. Okay, you want to check those out? I ain't pulling no punches. I'm just putting it out there now. Starting to get itchy. You start considering yourself as a soldier of Yahweh, of the universe, of the cosmos. But you already know you are. You were born knowing something was up. I always knew my first email I ever made was Tool of God. So let's get sharp. Let's focus on our mission. Let's press in, battalion, Ninja SEALs. Ninja SEAL battalion, rally, let's go. So let's see what they have to say. Okay, OCG, what you got? I don't know if I shuffled. Let's shuffle one more time. I don't know what to say after that. Rally up and don't dally. Don't dilly-dally. Put on the armor of God and let's go. You were created for this now, for whatever this next is. Add to this message, please. What did you think of those books yesterday? The book with the Archangel Tarot? That was tight, was it not? Oh, shoot. Why didn't I pull this book out before? Didn't need it. Add to this message, please. Angels and ancestors. Oh. Oracle of 7. Oracle of the 7. And this is Sacred Creator cards. And these are Shaman's Oracle. Okay. I turned on. After I finished my prayer, as I was waking up, started doing a check, see what my morning was going to look like. Take it easy. Where should I go? Should I do it here? Should I go somewhere? Whatever. So I'm like, okay, let's just do it. But I was listening to some Pandora. I actually had to check in on the Twin Flame Collective. And yes, things are encroaching on the finale for this wave, for the first wave. And quite tense, as y'all may know. Intense, tense. Where's the rock stars? Hello. What did I do? I don't see them. That's odd. Oh my God. There's no rock stars today. They're here in spirit. Okay, so this is in line with what I was getting with the Twin Flame Collective check-in I was doing. 39. Me-Tox. Repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Self-care, right? Grounding video and previous videos, okay? 39. Eliminating eliminating toxic thinking, repairing the body, mind, spirit, cleaning house. When Me-Tox card appears, it challenges you to discard the dearly held judgments that you have passed over yourself and others. Release the people who you feel wronged or offended you. Recognize that they mirror the shadow aspects of your own soul. Previous videos, okay. Mirrors, triggers, and egos, ×2. By the way, if you're new, this is a sequence of videos. During the very beginning, the ones that aren't oracle readings are exercises and to do a check on how you're healing so that you may ascend. Because we can't ascend until we're healing. We don't have to be perfect, but that's how you start your journey. So, gang, my love team, archangels and ascended masters and my ancestors, 5D and above, okay. have laid out and channeled to me specific messages to do a self-check and address issues and why and how to recognize them. And then they link them all together. They keep circling back and link them all together as I proceed through the sequence. And so that's how this channel started. And the oracles are just to keep adding on. And as you go through the journey, inspire you to move forward with the energies of this now. Or when oracle messages are timeless. Okay, well, and of course, the previous videos I was just speaking of are timeless as well. Okay? It's like spiritual boot camp, for lack of a better term. And that's why I call y'all Ninja SEALs, because y'all are badass. Okay. So if I say previous videos, that's what I mean. When the Me-Tox card appears, it challenges you to discard the deep, dearly held judgments that you have passed over yourself and others. Release the people who feel wronged or offended you. Who you feel wronged or offended you. Recognize that they mirror the shadow aspects of your own soul. Yes, it is a tough pill to swallow. Only then can you cull from your life the toxic people you have allowed into your inner circle. Mirrors, triggers, and egos. Okay. It's time for cleaning. It's time for a cleaning of your proverbial house. Get rid of the thoughts and personal judgments poisoning your mind. Eliminate the inauthentic beliefs of others you've adopted as your own. So if that sink in, do that again. Only then can you cull from your life the toxic people you have allowed into your inner circle. It's time for a cleaning of your proverbial house. Get rid of the thoughts and personal judgments poisoning your mind. Eliminate the inauthentic beliefs of others you've adopted for your own. Toxic people they want to soil souls to make them as dirty as they are, especially the shiny ones, ones with much energy to suck off and use for their own pleasure agenda. And if they're toxic and they refuse to see that they are toxic, then they're not of light. And you have to protect yourself from that. You need your light. You need it. The universe needs it. You have to have it to. You have to have it to soldier up and press in, and to do the next leg of this journey, which is it's going to be wonderful and amazing. But since we're the first ones doing it, it's going to take focus and positive intentions and no one tapping you out. So gather around the people who bring the magic out of you, not the toxic waste. What is it on the banner? I can't think. Anyway, back to the book. You've adopted as your own. Do so before your mind makes you sick, and empty your literal cupboards of the unhealthy junk food poisoning your body. And empty your literal cupboards of the unhealthy junk food poisoning your body. And I've been drinking tap water and I can feel it. And I just didn't want to go to my car to get the big jug of water I have. I won't be making that mistake again. Fast for one day or skip a meal to allow your body to cleanse itself and rid itself of toxins. Me-Tox appears as a warning that you can no longer postpone the self-care and pampering you long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on your body before you have to make repairs that will never quit, or that you will never quite recover from. Fast for one day or skip a meal to allow your body to cleanse itself and rid itself of toxins. Me-Tox appears as a warning that you can no longer postpone the self-care and pampering you long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on your body before you have to make repairs that you will never quite recover from. Me-Tox has come to caution you that it is not too late, but you are at the 11th hour. Do not deprive yourself of the health you deserve. You know, this crap that they put in front of us, again, it's on purpose. They put glucose or high fructose corn syrup in everything, because it deteriorates our bodies. It deteriorates us. It eats us up inside out. Gives you Alzheimer's. These foods and the lack of nutritious food calcifies us, makes us prone to addictions. When you start cleaning up your intake habits, then your extracurricular intake habits decrease because your body's not craving it to mask or to compensate for what you're not getting naturally in like a facade replacement, whether it be energy or emotional, medication. If you start paying attention to yourself and doing your own me stuff, self-care, self-love, self-forgiveness, radically, you would be amazed how fast your body just responds and everything is lighter and brighter and handleable, that you have natural energy. Back to the book. So we've got refusal of the call again. So these cards are so beautiful. I hope you really take this message, the self-care message, to heart. It's such a shame when we don't love ourselves enough to take care of ourselves. Make excuses for why we don't have time to eat right, or go through the boot camp videos in the beginning of the series and take them to heart, because we're worth it. You're worth it. You're worthy. You are loved. You are needed. You are desired. You are desirable. The affirmation list, I highly recommend. Just I am, and write as many as you can come up with. Just keep writing. I am this. I am this. I am this. I am this. I used to do it in my free time, and it remaps your brain to quit thinking that you're not those things. Dream thief, rejection of the path of fulfillment, refusal of the call. The dream thief is a soft and compelling seductress. Her only purpose is to keep you hypnotized by comfort and sameness. She wants you to tell your old stories over and over so you don't evolve beyond them. Ask yourself whether you are reverting back to the familiarity of your origin story, of why you were wounded or when you were rejected. Do you talk about how your family molded you as a child without also acknowledging that you've already become someone else? Teaching from an old wound will never allow you to a new adventure. Instead, bring to mind how you've already changed, remembering that you have new stories to rely and build upon. Remember that you have new stories to rely and build upon. Do you want to move? I know how to read. I do. Do you want to move beyond the barrier of glass you've placed between you and the horizon? You can, and it's not difficult. Answer the call to a new adventure and drop your resistance to sailing the uncharted seas of your potential. The wind will soothe and sing the dream thief to sleep so you can wake up and move forward. You are so much more than you know. You're so much more than you know. Others can see it. That's why they're tapping you out. The universe can see it because that's who you're part of. That's where you come from. Your origin brothers and sisters, soul family, they know. That's why we need to rely on the forces that are really here for us. They can't help us unless we ask for it. They can't interfere, but they're there. If you see that video from yesterday, my goodness, preparing the ground for abundance. That shit was on fire. I can testify. The wind will soothe and sing the dream thief to sleep so you can wake up and move forward. You are so much more than you know. Now it's time to express what has express what has lain dormant. Your new adventure has already begun. Here you are. You must be ready for an adventure because here you are. Amen. These are builder cards. They keep repeating, and there's a reason. So, 22. Fool's embrace, transmuting pain, much pain. It's important. I mean, this doesn't happen. You go through the video one time and okay. No, it's work. It's like rehab. You have to commit to actually doing the work because no one can do it for you. And we're in the clinical phase right now, like I pointed out in previous video. This is the workbook in action, the theory we just went through in all the videos. Now we got to put it into action and show that we're doing the work. Fool's embrace, transmuting pain, allowing life to love you, the experience of both and. The pain of life is sometimes unbearable. When we're in it, we think that pain, that loss, that betrayal will always be woven through our continuity of existence. We're kept hostage by the way we identify with the pain and what we make it mean. If we let it in, it becomes etched into us like a tattoo. No matter where, I still don't have it. No matter where on the spectrum of pain you find yourself now, whether it be mild disappointment or searing loss, it's time to make peace with it, befriend it rather than resisting it, running from it, or judging it as bad or unfair or hostile. Can you see the gift that is here? Surrender to the fool's embrace, allowing the truth. Uh, the pages came out of this book. I don't know where. Okay, well, we're going to have to end that one there. I'm sorry. I found it. I'm going to plug the computer in. Be right back. Yay. Let the truth envelop you into love. Truth envelop you in love and compassion. Excuse me. Someone needs to work on their throat chakra. What if you could learn something amazing from this? What is truly yours will not pass you by. Something better and perfect for you is waiting elsewhere. Back. The truth envelop you in love and compassion. What if you could learn something amazing from this? What is truly yours will not pass you by. Something better and perfect for you is waiting elsewhere. If you could come to terms with the liberation and freedom inherent in loss, endings are just new beginnings. Let go of the stuff because new stuff always comes. But you can't get new stuff until you let go of the old stuff. There's no room. And the cosmos is not going to make you a hoarder and give you too much stuff. So the emerald tablets, have you looked into those yet? So just Google the emerald tablets and read the principles in there. They are more ancient. They're from the beginning of time. And they stand true to time now. Time is fluid. If you could come to terms with the liberation and freedom inherent in loss, your broken heart might open up to a greater sense of humanity and compassion. If everybody wasn't so busy holding everything so tight, we wouldn't be in this position as a world, would we? Because by hoarding and not understanding that ebb and flow, release, receive, if we were already in that, we wouldn't be needing to have this conversation because we'd already be chakra, chakra, chakra. We have to be willing to do the work. We have to undo what the undivine matrix has programmed us to do. No one said it would be easy. It's not. I just happened to have popped through recently, not too long ago. But I was doing the work. I was pressing it hard because I don't like being behind the eight ball. I like to be at the beginning of the bell curve. This is my life walk. This is my life pressing in, studying human traits, personalities, habits, incentives, motivations for doing things and unraveling it. And I barely popped through. Okay. But you all have a crash course because I've done the work. So it's like crib notes, right? As long as you focus intentionally, they'll help you. And you will have leaps and bounds over what I took 50 years to do. Because that's what time we're in. Everything's speeded up. And every soul has walked its walk. Everyone's not expected to be in the same position. No one's expecting you to have gone through what I've gone through to go for 50 years. That's not what it's about. It's about taking these sequence of videos and using it to your advantage because it's your turn now. And to share it with people who you know need it too. That's on y'all. You know, I'm doing what I can. Everybody has their, you know, their lot to toss in. Back to the book. Well, back to the page. Open you up to a greater sense of humanity and compassion. As in the narrative of Moreau, chakra, 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 but do your frequency on your throat chakra. Do a tune-up. Frequency Healing Chakras YouTube. As in the narrative of the Tarot, the Fool will be at the beginning of your life's adventure and at the end, when you've integrated all the wisdom you've accumulated along the journey. He will never let you down or lie to you. He will, however, teach you how to revel in both the beauty and the desperation of life. Both and. This and that. Both. I said both land the first time I read it. Both land. I like that. Both land. The land of both. Remember, the pearl can't be created without the gritty sand causing discomfort and acting as a catalyst in the oyster. Yes, yes, amen. Diamonds don't appear without pressure. And wine must be pressed. Those poor grapes. Anyway. It's the oyster. Your pearl is discovered in radical acceptance that everything has value. All is well now and will be well. Remember that today as you feel the Fool's embrace. Remember that today. Your pearl is discovered in radical acceptance that everything has value. Yes, yes. Back in my book. I know which one it came from. Okay. Next. Oh, I'm still using you here. 55. We're still in the month of change, people. Oh, so they reminded me to tell any new people that the video, the previous videos, okay, that has 555 in the video, it's all about the month of change, which this has been. And with the Scorpio moon meant the full blood moon that we just had. What else? Oh, the one I just put, what's the first one? It's like the last two or three ones I did that weren't oracle readings, right? Recommend those too. Okay. So it's like last two or three videos that aren't oracles. The farther gate, bold step forward. That's cool. It's like from Lord of the Rings or something, right? See back there in the real. Sorry, the lighting here stinks. Anyway, so there's the gate, farther gate. The farther gate. The next experience. Legacy, evolving, bold step forward. Whoop whoop. Come on, Ninja Seals. Come on. Come on. Get in the river. It's cool. When the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk towards your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust, but not getting anywhere. Well, that's kind of in lockstep with what we've been talking about, no? You are marching in place right now, stirring up the dust, but not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand. Don't forget, we're in the tweens, right? You can't bring that with you over there. You can't. Anything you're attached to in the 3D undivine matrix realm, anything at all is codependent. You're codependent on it. It doesn't matter what it is. Just saying, okay? That was a tough one for me, too. That meant my children. Previous videos, okay? I'm not going to go into that right now, but I have explained it if you'd like to go find out. Because of your everyday business. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. The last video I just put up, preparing the ground for abundance. Yes, yes. Please watch that one. And cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. You'll have to cycle back through another karmic cycle to do the same, revisit the same. Okay, so let's talk about it. So I said it in yesterday's video, and I realized that, well, I dropped the twin flame conversation because that's not what that was about. I mean, they said say twin flames, but they didn't mean for me to go. It was just an example, okay? This is not twin flame channel. This is the individual channel. And each twin is an individual first. So I just went into twin flames anyway. But I address the individual twin because you can't be twin flames and come into union as contracted until you are a full-fledged individual with no codependencies, no drama, no toxic waste dumps, secure self-love boundaries, and faith in God. Because we come into union with Yahweh first. Yeshua is the head of our household. Must be my nose then. Yeah, it's gone broke a couple times. That's okay. It hurt, but I'm over it. Okay, so what was this saying? Oh, is this an individual channel? Oh, this the karmic cycling. So, since every soul has free will and sovereignty, you can choose not to cycle in this time. But that means you cycle back through all the lessons you just went through again to get you ready for the next cycle up. No one knows how long that will take. So, if you're not ready, that's okay. Let go of the rope and we'll throw one back for you when you cycle back around, It's okay. It's okay. No, there's no judgment here. No one's being pressured to do anything. That's what this first wavers, the way showers, the leaders of this movement here that I'm speaking of right now, Ninja Seals, it's not for everybody. Not everybody is called to this. And I'm going to cut this video off right now, and I'm going to do a part 2 because it's getting super long, and I just would like to take my time on these subjects today. It's the weekend. It's Memorial Weekend. We have a lot to talk about because we've gone through this 26th gate. And I'm here for you, and I want you guys to understand what I know, okay? Okay. Namaste. I'll see you on the flip side in part 2, coming soon to a gadget near you. Okay, hang in there, and I'll see you when we come back, okay? Peace.